It's week 3 of the 2026 season, where division rivals will clash in the NFC North. It's the Vikings and the Bears. All that and more coming up next.
So much NFL history has come from within the walls of Soldier Field here in Chicago. And we're happy to return to it once again in its final chapters as an NFL stadium. Hi there, everybody. Thanks so much for joining us. You picked a fun one to tune into. I'm Kate Scott, joined by former NFL quarterback Brock Hewitt. And we've got two quarterbacks here, Brock, who are known for playing a very exciting brand of football. Not just throwing the rock, but taking it themselves, too.
Yep, these are two of the guys who really epitomize the direction that this position's going in the modern NFL.
Yep.
Pocket passers, they'll have their place. They always will. A lot of teams look to somebody like this as a default. A great passer, but someone who can also mix...
Cairo Santos out for the opening kick. And we're underway from Soldier Field. Starting from the 5. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. So here come the Vikings, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And they're brought out by the 10th pick of the 2024 draft, a national champion at Michigan, J.J. McCarthy.
Some tough luck last week for this quarterback, Kate. 2 touchdowns, the 1 interception, and you just know the way it works. These coaches love to tell us they always think about the losses. They sting way more than the wins. It's the same thing with the quarterback. He's not thinking about the touchdowns. He's thinking about correcting that interception and knowing right here, he's got to play some clean ball.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. Gets out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run. 3rd and just 2 to go. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Able to find Hawkinson. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Running it with David Montgomery. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
It's Montgomery on the counter. And he's going to run this down to the 36-yard line. Pickup of 7 yards on the play. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, McCarthy. He's got him. That's Addison. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Smith able to put it through. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
This return starts at the 5. This return makes it up to the 25. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. And they're brought out by a player with immense expectations and promise in the league. He was picked first overall in 2024 out of USC, Caleb Williams.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game he had last week, stuff in the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. Had a couple touchdowns to make up for the 1 interception, and his effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win. There's certainly some momentum to build on today.
And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 29. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Brought to the ground by Cameron Bynum.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of fourth down.
It's exactly how you draw it up defensively. A 3-and-out and a sack on top of it. Create that negative play. Create a little doubt in that quarterback's mind. And offensively, well, that's the worst way to start it. No rhythm, no tempo, and now you give the ball right back to the opponent.
On fourth down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it's going to be Vikings football. Now for the second time this game, we get a look at this Vikings offense. And this is an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here's 2nd and 11. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down. Throwing from the gun here. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. That one vehemently swatted away. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The Vikings getting their punt team out. And this will be his first effort of the contest. Coming off a busy week, 5 punts in the loss, and he sends this one away. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40. He manages 13 on this punt return. And it's going to be Bears football. Back out comes the Chicago offense for their second drive. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Play brought to an end by Jonathan Grenard. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Komet brings it in. He's got a gain of 6 there. Brought to the ground by Kaiser White. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Working from the gun, Williams. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a pickup of 34 yards. And that's good for a Bears first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. From the red zone now. He'll get this to Tucker. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. 2nd and 3 now. Now an inside handoff to Swift. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Williams from the gun. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
Now here's Williams. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Komet pulls it in along the sideline.
You get to that money down, that third down, you look to your money players, and this tight end is capable of it. Let's give some credit to the defense right there. Did an amazing job, not only sticking to him, but bringing him down before he can move the chains.
Carney's kick is good. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Samuel now to return it. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Minnesota offense ready to set up shop again. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. They're out and set, 1st and 10. We send a man in motion. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. He's on the move. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Handoff running right, Montgomery. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. He gets them the yard back, but still behind the sticks. Upcoming 3rd and 11. McCarthy looking to throw. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Minnesota lined up in punt formation. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. Fields this clean at the 30. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And it'll be their football. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Williams to throw on 1st. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Trying again following the sack. Completed here to Komet. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. And the Vikings going to the dime package here. 3rd down coming up. To throw is Williams. Brought in right side. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st down throw by Williams. Komet's got it, left side. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a Chicago 1st down. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Has the... He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Brought down by Julian Blackman. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Bears football. These 2 NFC North teams have played one so far. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Second and 6 coming up here. They are throwing it again. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Off the play fake, Williams. Trying for a touchdown here, and there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Bynum. And the Vikings will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. It gives to Montgomery to start the drive. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line. Tackle made by the rookie from Wisconsin. Offense to the line for 2nd down. They'll send their tight end right. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. This one's taken in by Otten. And a nice gain here, but it's stopped short of the first. And now we'll have to take a moment for an injured player, and it's a significant one. Tight end T.J. Hawkinson in some pain after the play. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Completed over the middle. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down. Working inside the red zone. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. And he's able to get this down to the 13. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Back to the air, McCarthy. This one's caught. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Chased out to his right. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the pressure drives them backwards.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Gotta forget about 1st down in a hurry. They need a chunky yards here on 2nd and goal. Running out of the gun with Montgomery. And he has this one down to the 8-yard line. It's a 7-yard pickup, but still a ways away for 3rd and goal. Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. Has it in close. Touchdown, Minnesota. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even in early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Chicago getting set to take the field down. And they take over down 10-3 following that score. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, here's Williams. That throw finds Komet. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from the 41.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Swift. He'll cobble together a yard there. Brought down by Julian Blackman. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Williams from the gun. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Running behind center with Swift. And that's good for a gain of 5. Jermaine Pratt with the play defensively. 1st down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Vikings 39.
From the 39. Has his man. It's a Dunze. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
That's good for another Chicago Bears.
Tucker now in motion right. Williams to throw on 1st. Into traffic, complete. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
It's 3rd down and 5.
Working from the gun, Williams. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
I know quarterbacks get paid a lot of money and a lot of glamour in this league, but today, well, this is a tough day for this QB. He's taking a beating. And whether it means changing up some of the blocking schemes, maybe mixing in a little bit of run, or heck, this quarterback getting the ball out of his hand more quickly, he's got to start protecting himself.
So on 4th down, out is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. He'll try to connect on a 50-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Vikings and their QB J.J. McCarthy returning to the field on offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, McCarthy. That's taken in by Samuel. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Soldier Field. It's the Vikings looking at 2nd and 1. from the 36. Able to find Hawkinson. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Throwing from the gun here. That's cut in stride by Addison. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They gain 14 on the play. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Still sticking with the passing game. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit, and you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
They send a tight end in motion. 2nd and 3. Hawkinson reels it in. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. Tight end motioning right. First and 10, here's McCarthy. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. From the 26 on 2nd down. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. And that play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for 1 more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. He connected once, and a good chance here. This is inside of 35. Smith able to put it through. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
At their own 30-yard line.
Looking to throw. Stays, and he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. And with a push of a button, we say so long to the halftime report and jump right back to the start of the 3rd quarter. Nicole Hardman now on the return. And look at this return. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41. He finds Odunze running the slant. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
That's good. Bears.
Throwing now from the gun. That's complete to Komet on the slant. And he'll get this through the midfield stripe and starts pushing into Vikings territory. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Finds a seam down the middle. And they this down to the 28. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. He completes it in traffic. We'll have him gain about a handful there. That tackle made by Blake Cashman. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
At the 23-yard line.
They bring their tight end left. From the 23. They're on it. That's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Now the Minnesota offense trotting out. They come in on a little 2-game skid, Brock, but in control of this one so far. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down. Putting the tight end in motion. Throwing on 1st, it's McCarthy. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Pass is caught by Addison. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
Still 2nd down.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Into the hands of Jefferson. Complete. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Christian Harris on the stop. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Back to the air, McCarthy. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. Begins his return at the 16. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start, up close to the 30. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And they're going to take over possession. Drive. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
The game of 7 brings up 2nd and 3.
Staying grounded with Swift. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down. New set of downs for him at the 38. He'll get this to Tucker. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Sent to the ground by Pete Werner. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. They send the tight end in motion. 2nd and 10 now. Has the connection to Odunze. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
A draw now. This is Swift. And he'll get this forward, and he's stopped at the 37. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Williams on the play action. Finds a man, right side. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. Ball at the 33 for first down. Williams from the gun. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield. Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Following the play, one of the Vikings in some distress as they hurry the medical staff out to look at him. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Working from the gun, Williams. He brings it in. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow. Like the best kickers in this league, he's just keeping on with his job. That's a 3rd now. He's knocked through the uprights. 3 at a time's not going to get it done in this game, though. Eventually, they got to start running him out for some PATs.
Samuel now to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Vikings now set to take the field. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. First and 10, here's McCarthy. Into the hands of Samuel, complete. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. And he can't reel it in, incomplete.
Yeah, I know nobody's perfect. And all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
And he won't escape. The Bears take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
They'll bring out the punter here. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. He'll start from the 39. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. Now elsewhere on the return, there's an injured player in need of some attention, which he will get as trainers head his way. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Now here's Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. Vikings defense countering with a nickel look. Third down coming. Now they'll throw out of the gun. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Roma Dunze, the intended receiver. So that brings up 4th and long. Chicago brings out the punting unit. And this is the second time he's been brought on to kick it. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. The Vikings offense back to the field now. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner. So hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete.
That's a nice job there by the linebacker. He kind of looks like a cornerback on that, doesn't he? Perhaps those cover guys got a little fun with him in practice this week because he looked like a DB right there, swatting the incompletion.
2nd and 10, McCarthy. Connecting on the slant. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. In that slant, it goes for big yardage.
1st and 10 from the 41. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Motion man right is Jefferson. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. And we'll need to pause for an injury here. And this is the last guy you want hurt. Justin Jefferson, the player being tended to. Football on that 47-yard line. First down. Handoff headed left, Montgomery. And he's tackled for a short gain. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Short pass brought in. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, a trusty tight end.
And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
First carry here for Aaron Jones. And he found a gap to take this down to the 28. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2. Motioning the tight end now. From the 28. That's complete. Here's Kirk. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy to throw. Taken in by Kirk right side. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 21. Has his man. It's Addison. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. 3rd and just 2 to go. One of the tight ends motioning left. Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. No run here. It's Montgomery. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Has it in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. So now, here's 3rd and goal. On play action now, McCarthy. And he finds it in the end zone for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings now lead by 10. Well, Brock, it wasn't hard to see why they botched on that play fake. Even our camera operator was fooled into thinking it was a run, but certainly made it easier to connect on that touchdown pass.
And that's all about the attention to details, Kate. Really is. The offensive line getting their pads down. The running back and quarterback at that mesh point, making it look exactly like a run. You do the details on the front end, and the play-action game rewards follow on the back end.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Hardman with a return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Bears and Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. First down throw by Williams. Kmet brings it in. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Has the connection to Odunze. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 45-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
And that's incomplete, and he's happy to have that one fall compared to, well, the alternative. Looked like it was going to be picked there. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Williams from the gun. And once again, they can't connect. Rome Odunze, the intended receiver. And that brings up 4th and long. Working from the gun, Williams. And they won't do it. That falls incomplete on 4th down.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
So good field position to start with for the Vikings this drive. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. This is Montgomery running right. And he's brought down for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? It did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Sending the tight end in motion left. They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Still third down.
All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. McCarthy throwing on third down. This one's to Hawkinson outright. And it's a gain of 5 as we've reached our 2-minute warning. So out now comes the punter. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. We've got a stoppage now. There was a player shaken up on that return. So we'll take a brief break as they tend to him. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing now. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And they bring him down up at the 12-yard line. Here he is to throw. Has his man. It's Odunze. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's 1st down. Now to throw. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And it sets up 2nd down. Tucker now in motion right. To throw. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down. The Bears decide to call their 1st time out. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Looking to throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. Brought in right side. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49. And they drag him down just in time. He's shy of that marker. We've got a turnover on downs. On 1st down, they'll run with Montgomery. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. 2nd and 6 coming up here. They'll run again with Montgomery. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. So they happily go to a knee here to run out this clock, and they're finally on the board, their 1st win of the season. Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. So the Vikings pick up the win on the road. And they take the first skirmish.